my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sophie, and I would love it if you click that big red subscribe button down below and turn on that notification bell as well so that you never miss a video. Now this video is my vlog from Puerto Escondido. Unfortunately this is the last stop on my backpacking trip around Mexico, as I had a very short backpacking trip. It's only had 2 weeks, but you know, in total I've made it to 5 different places. I'm quite proud of myself for that and managing to squeeze that much in, but it does mean that I haven't had loads of time in each place. I've only got 3 nights here, for example, and I've met a lot of people that like stay here a week because there's just so many different beaches, so many different tours you can do. There's a lot to do. It's quite a relaxing place, so I'm glad I've come here to like finish my trip. You know, I think it's nice to kind of do a bit of a chill beach day after hiking in San Jose and going around so many different cities, exploring different cities, so that's nice. One thing I do want to mention about this vlog though is I don't know how much of it is going to be filmed on my camera, purely because a lot of what I'm going to be doing is going to the beach, so I think a lot of it will be filmed on my phone. Like, I have a waterproof phone case for my phone. Yeah, I know like I can film on the beach and just not take my camera into the water, but for example, I'm going to this beach. I think I'm going to go to this beach this morning called Playa Caricillo, I think it's called, and a girl was there yesterday, I believe it was that one, or one of the beaches, and the wave came in out of nowhere and all her stuff got wet and her book was like absolutely soaked. She was trying to dry it out. Obviously if my camera gets wet, it's dead, so I think to play it safe, if I know I'm going to be sitting on the beach, I'm just not going to take my camera. I took my camera out last night to La Punta because I knew I was only going to be walking around on the beach to see the sunset, but we got that a bit late for sunset, but the sky was still nice. Yeah, so that is what I'm going to be doing today, I think. And then I booked myself onto a boat tour that's organised through the hostel, a little boat tour, boat party. It starts at 3:47 where you can go get drinks. It's a sunset boat party, and they say that you also see dolphins and turtles, and I was going to book the sunrise tour to see dolphins and turtles anyway. And I was like, I don't want to go on 2 boat fins in a day, and he's saying I'm going to see them on the boat party you should do in sunset, so I was like, okay, yeah. And I don't think the sun rises at 6:30 anyway. I think it's late. Anyway, I booked that one instead. I hope we do see dolphins and turtles, otherwise I'm going to be very sad. Yeah, that's the plan. Oh, and yesterday, if you're interested, when I got here, I really didn't do much because, you know, if you watched my last vlog, you would have known I ate some bad food in like San Jose del Pacifico, so I hadn't had any sleep before coming here, and I hadn't eaten anything all day before coming here because I didn't want to be like on the bus journey. So I literally just chilled by the pool, which was really nice. I'll show you the pool in a bit. We've got like a volleyball net and stuff, and then I finally went and ate some food. So I went to La Punta, which is like the more kind of like backpacky area where most of the hostels are. Like I'm staying in Tower Bridge Hostel, which is in the centre, and a lot of people don't really stay there, but the good thing is like, well, a lot of people stay in this hostel, but I think a lot of the there are more hostels down in La Punta and this Cicleta, but you know, those beaches aren't for swimming, for surfing, and or that beach, but like here we're in like walking distance of a lot of the smaller beaches, and they're all like good for different things. They're like kind of glad. I think this is a good spot, and we can still get Colectivo to La Punta for like 12 pesos, which is what we did last night. And then I went to Fish Shack, the flavorless fish taco place, and yeah, it was pretty chill. I came back here and went to bed super early because I hadn't slept the night before, but today I feel revived and like I can enjoy Puerto Escondido.
So here are just a few shots from the beach I went to that morning, which is an incredibly beautiful beach and very popular with beginner surfers. And then fast forward into the boat party. Unfortunately, I did not see any dolphins or turtles, and I did feel a bit lied to because the boat driver said that you're more likely to see them in the morning, and I was actually going to book the sunrise tour originally, so I was a bit disappointed about that. Also, it was very wavy, as you can see. They were shocked by just how wavy it was. Apparently it's not usually like that. And then we went for tacos, which were amazing, by the way.
Okay, so I'm going to try and vlog on my iPhone 11. I don't know if you can hear me, but I didn't bring my camera with me to the beach because of the waves, but I think it would have been okay here. Anyway, I've come to Playa Coral, which is the beach that you have to enter through a hotel. I found it a little confusing to find the hotel because it's kind of like under construction. I walked past it quite a few times. And I asked someone for directions and they sent me even further away from the hotel, but I found it eventually when I checked maps and realised that I'd gone past it already. Apparently you can actually enter as well by going like from one of the other beaches over the rocks, but I didn't bother. I just came here and paid. You have to pay if you go for the hotel. It's like 50 pesos just for entry, or we have paquete uno, which is a cerveza, a beer and a bottle of water for 100 pesos, or paquete dos, which is bag and chips with a refresco, Vodka Sprite, Pepsi for 100 pesos. I got that deal because I'm like, I'm going to get hungry at some point while I'm here. I honestly have no idea where I collect it from. I have a little thing to collect from, but I can't see like a restaurant or something. It's so run down. Like, I don't know if you can see the water supplies behind me, but I can't imagine any kids using that. It definitely wouldn't be safe to use that in the UK, but yeah, I think I'm going to chill here for a bit, get some sun, and then maybe try and go in the pool where I kind of end up in the pool, in the sea, but I'm regretting not bringing my camera with me now, because I think I would have been fine to get, to get some photos on it. I don't know, because the beach I went to yesterday, like, the waves were just coming so far that, like, if you didn't move your stuff in time, it would get soaked, and I don't have a waterproof bag for my camera. So, insurance reference, if I go on a backpacking trip, I'm going to buy myself a waterproof bag for my camera in advance. Also just like someone with a hamburger, so you know, when I get hungry I'll just ask them where they got it from. Hello everyone. Firstly, it feels so nice to be filming on my camera in a full months. I've come to Playa I can't remember the name. The one that it starts with.
The turtle release was an incredible experience. However, the process has changed recently, and a lot of the travellers that I met were very disappointed by this because it was either different to what they'd seen on social media or what other travellers had literally done a month before they got this opportunity. So you used to receive a turtle in a shell and you yourself would release that turtle on the beach. Everyone had their own turtle. Nowadays they don't do that due to us having harmful chemicals on our skin that could harm the turtles. Some of the turtles were climbing out the shells because tourists were taking too long taking photos and maybe they were touching them, which they're not supposed to do. So now they release a bunch of turtles in front of you. They still said you get your own turtle, but honestly there were so many people there that you didn't get your own turtle, and the queue was just like, there was no queue at all. I ended up at the back being like the first person there because you got separated into English and Spanish tours, and yeah, they said it starts at 5 but they were still letting people in after 6, so I don't believe that, but still an incredible experience, and I have to completely understand why they made these changes. I just think the queue system could have been a little bit better organised. Oh yeah, and here's some clips of the beach I went to the next morning, which I really wished I could have spent more time out because it was the most incredible beach, the best beach that I went to, but I had to head back to the hostel to check out.